Hey, we're back live on YouTube. We're playing more Beat Blast. Played this a little bit in the last episode. Enjoyed it a lot. More than happy to continue playing. We're gonna turn on a harder difficulty thing where elite enemies are more common. Because I obviously did so well when the elite enemies were not as common. Oh, dude. Okay, here you go. So now I can choose to have a random little passive at the start instead. I'm always going to take the note, but I could have the passive instead. And it's good to know that it has the potential to exist. Hey, give me that note too, please. Oh, give me a little... Oh, there's a little drum shake, baby. Okay, I'm with it. I'm with it. Let's do a little, like... little tap with that. Oh, baby. The beats are already oh, I'm so freaking bad. Okay. You play well, Tyler. Let's go for a passive. Why not? Having a passive is a nice little thing. Hello, boss fight? Is just like a mini boss though. He's fine. My dude is gonna die and then we're gonna laugh, okay? It's just that simple. Oh, what the hell? I have 2 notes that I haven't spent? There were a lot of notes, man. Little bits. Notes and bits and things. Okay, let's go. Let's get weird. Let's do something like this. Okay. Light radius increase. Sure. Enemy with a chance to drop bombs. Sure. Chance to fire 1 more time on each column. So, like, I just don't care. Okay? I just don't care. Give me this instead. I live my life in the dark. You know what? That's right, baby. Now is dark and gloomy hours. I'm not picking up the light upgrades. You don't get to see my face. You don't really. My face it tends to be blocked by the thing anyway, right? Dude, the amount of people these days. Yeah, this is my emo phase. The amount of people these days that comment and they're like, you know, it'd be really nice if you could move your microphone so that I can see your face a little bit better. Because, like, you know, it's one thing to have a webcam, but, like, what's the point of having a webcam if you just cover it up with your pop filter the entire time? And I'm like, look, you son of a gun. I've been doing this for, like, 5 years. Nobody said a word until I started uploading potato videos with my webcam. You're telling me that all of a sudden you people want to see my mustache? Like, is that what you're saying? Anyway, sorry, I ranted for a second. Would you say this is worth $14? So here's my general rule of thumb. First of all, indie developer, they deserve as much money as we can give them, okay? But is the game worth $14? That basically implies, are you going to get the same entertainment out of this game as you would a fancy sandwich at a local bistro? You're gonna get the enjoyment of that sandwich for about, I don't know, I'd say 2 hours. You're gonna get the enjoyment out of that sandwich, okay? So, are you going to get 2 hours worth of enjoyment out of Beat Blast? Yeah. Yeah, I think you probably could. Right? I think you probably could. I think that this game probably, you know, my bet, I think that to unlock everything in this game, I've been playing this game for like 5 hours already. But your dodge goes twice as far. Leave a buzzsaw behind when you dodge. What the frick? I've been playing this game for probably 4 hours total, and I am extremely pleased with the time that I've spent in it. Your yellow notes can stun enemies. Sounds sick. Fire bullets one hit. Just buy it all, man. So now that my yellows can do stuff, let's get crazy, right? Oh, and this guy this time. Now, yellow notes not attached to a green or anything else is a freaking horrific idea. So just don't even bother, okay? But I don't know, the whole game price thing, there's some people that go by the dollars per hour. I used to go by dollars per hour, but I'm just gonna be honest with you, it's a horrible metric. Because there's some games that it's worth the experience of it, right? I think of it, you go to a movie theater, dude, movies these days are like 20 bucks for a movie. It's disgusting. You sit in the movie theater for 2 hours, crying because it's disgusting inside of the movie theater, and we don't bat an eye at spending 20 bucks to go see a movie. But $14 for a video game you can probably play for, I don't know, 10 hours and still be seeing new content and experiencing new things, and people are like, I don't know, man, seems a little iffy, right? And I blame games that underprice themselves in some ways. Like, you bring up that Brotato is worth 10 times its price. I completely agree with you. Brotato could have launched as a $25 game in early access, and I would agree with it and think that that was worth the money. Fire a mine, blue note critical chance improved, or your bullets split in mid-air. Power note damage increased. I don't know, man. Kind of eh, in my opinion. We're gonna take one of them, but kind of eh. Dude, give me another one of these. Now we have a higher chance to fire twice. I guess I'll take the mine. We'll increase the blue note critical chance, and then I'm basically just going to hit you with a hot little replacement here. Let's do it. Let's do it. So many popular roguelikes skew the money to value ratio. It's just like games in general, if I'm being perfectly honest. Like, this is the unpopular opinion that I think a lot of you are gonna really hate. Like, I'm getting reamed in the comment section for saying this one. AAA games that are selling their game for $60 is probably still underpricing the game. Like, when you think about how much money and time goes into making a video game, games should cost like $100. I know that this sounds like clinically insane to say, but you guys have no, unless you're a game developer, you have no clue how much time and effort gets put into making games. Like, it's crazy, man. So, to answer your question, do I think that Beat Blast is worth $14? Yeah, I think it's probably worth like $25. But we're just like desensitized to it a little bit. I'm doing something like this, man. I bought Terraria for $4 and spent 310 hours in it. Brother, I bought Isaac for, I mean, what's the total for it now? Like 40 bucks. I got 2,000 hours in that game. The cost ratio per hour is like half a cent or something. It's an absurd level of value that you get out of it. It's insane. And especially when you like think about it in regards to other things in life. Like that's what I started to do. And it's easier to do that when like you're in control of your own finances, which I know most of you probably are. But some of you are definitely like still living with your parents and have no idea what the hell a normal grocery bill. I'm bad, dude. I'm bad. But you have no idea how much like a normal grocery bill costs. I'm unlocking this sucker, man. But I think about it, like I go to the grocery store, it's like $120 to buy groceries for the week or something like that. Purple notes can slow enemies, immediately grant 40 bits. Okay, yeah, I'm with it. So then I go on Steam and I see a game that's probably I can make the money back with one YouTube video. You know, it's like a $2 game, and I probably will make $2 from making the video. And I look at it for a while, I'm like, I don't know if it's worth it. It's like, son of a bitch, it's worth it. Are you dumb? Of course it's worth it, Tyler. It's definitely worth it. And I'm supporting an indie developer. It's a wonderful situation. Now, am I buying every AAA game to ever come out? No, because what's the hell's the point? I don't play them. I don't think that AAA games are as fun as indie games, but that's a personal preference thing. Does that mean that I don't think that, I got like 1,000 notes, man. Do I think that means that, AAA games should be selling for $10? No, I think that they should probably sell for, you know, the 70, 80 or whatever that they go for right now. I'm not gonna buy them. I don't know, man. It's complicated. Money, financials is weird. How do you delicately tell people that they're cheap is what it boils down to, I think. Oh boy, meta currency. Thank God that I cleared this room to get that meta currency. Making money off YouTube videos seems really hard to pull off. Yeah, it's like freaking impossible. Thanks for asking. Pretty much would not recommend doing this to anybody if you're trying to make money. For the record, I don't make that much money from YouTube. That's why I work a full-time job and then stream at night and make YouTube videos at night. I basically don't have a life outside of doing this because I work for about 13 hours a day. I wouldn't recommend it if you don't find it fun and you're just looking to do it for money. Purple notes can slow enemies. Green note, just give me the freaking light and I'm mad about it. I'm mad about it. Okay. More notes. Love it. Green note duration increase. I mean, you might as well, right? You might as well. Let's do it. Indie games tend to do more unique things. That's why people like indie games. There's more heart and soul into them because they're trying to prove something. Whereas AAA games are just appealing to the masses. And the thing is, the masses are still the ones making, that are profiting the most. In the end, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is still selling 1 trillion copies, okay? Even though, I'm gonna tell you right now, I mean, look, I love Beat Blast. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is probably going to be a better game than Beat Blast. But something like The Binding of Isaac is 100% a better game than damn, what am I doing, man? I'm all fricked up in here. I think this is fine. My point is that value proposition for a AAA game, you got financial people on the back end telling them what they need to do to make the game profitable. Whereas an indie game, they're going out on a limb. They're creating something brand new. They have no idea. This is why a game like Vampire Survivors comes out that it has been done before, but not well by anybody. So nobody really knew about it. Vampire Survivors felt like this new unique thing, right? Then once Vampire Survivors is released and everybody and their mother is playing it because it's a new exciting thing, you now start to notice where the Indie Next Fest, every freaking game in the Next Fest is a Vampire Survivors-esque game. It's the same with AAA games, man. You had good RPGs come out, so then what did people do for like 20 years of gaming? They just made RPGs because that's what was popular. And that's what sells, and that's what makes money. In the end, it all boils down to what the hell makes the most money. What are you? Repeater, fire twice as many shots in each column, but you can no longer utilize purper notes. Purper notes. I don't know, I'm not using purple notes right now anyway. Let's do it. Seems messy, but to be honest with you, seems sick. And then purple note slow chance, pretty bad, so I guess I'd rather just have this first note split a little bit. To be honest, I hated Vampire Survivors. Yeah, I freaking hate the game. It's a miserable game to play, in my opinion. It is fun for the first time you play it, and then you realize that, they're just wasting my time. I will never speak pretty much anything positive about Vampire Survivors besides the fact that it's an incredibly successful indie game, and I'm happy for it in that situation. But there's a reason that I play Brotato and not Vampire Survivors, even though in the end, same genre of game, but very, very different in execution. Brotato requires you to pay an ounce of attention to what the hell is going on. Vampire Survivors, you can quite literally reach a point in the game where you just sit there and, dude, I'll go to the black market and spend all of my HP. This seems like a horrible idea. All chance effects are more likely to occur. Your purple notes fire more bullets. That's gonna not happen. Companion that watches your back but limits your mobility. I'm gonna take this, to be honest with you, those seem horrible. So that's completely fine. I don't know, man. I'm just kind of rambling at this point. And I'm not sure the rambling is even any good. I know some of you like when I just ramble, but other of you, dude, the amount of comments I've gotten during Brotato that are like, can this guy talk about the freaking game for once? Like, have you been to my channel? Do you know who you're watching? I pride myself on the gas station sushi. I don't want to talk about the game. I could go into a whole, like... I could get into a whole conversation about meta progression, man. Frick meta progression. But... I've done that. I've done that crap way too often. We don't need to do the meta progression conversation again. I like the uniqueness of indie games. I just love when I see something that I've never seen before. It's what has me so enthralled. Even though the game itself, it's still a good game, don't get me wrong. But I think that it needs a little bit more in it. I'm hoping that this next time I play it, I see something really, really special and new. But Write Down is the perfect example for me. Because Write Down is quite literally something that I have never, ever seen before in a video game. It is a full-fleshed strategy game that only uses 2 buttons. And that's it. And the movement through the game is extremely unique, and it's strategic, and it has a little bit of luck component, but it also has, you know, a high strategy component. It's just a brilliant, brilliant idea for a game. It's the same thing when I saw Luck Be a Landlord for the first time. Like, this is a deck building slot machine game. It's like, whoa, that's interesting and weird, right? There's just, you get so much more new, weird variety with indie games that does not happen with any other AAA game. You know, you don't see many AAA games trying to reinvent things. You know, the closest that we've gotten to a AAA game, it's sad when, what was the one PS5 game that was a roguelite? And people were freaking out because they were like, what the hell is this permadeath in my video game? I can't deal with it, because no AAA game had ever done the roguelike thing before. So people were like shook by it. Returnal, that's the game, yeah. Okay, dude, let's orbit our bullets around me. Yeah, this is a horrible idea. But yeah, Returnal. Even things like Sekiro and Dark Souls get a little bit... Like, they ain't for everybody, right? They ain't for everybody. A lot of people don't like the... Here's a game that's designed to literally, like, kick my ass repeatedly. Like, even though I have a couple of friends, when I was first introduced to Isaac, I had told my friends, I was like, this game is insane, you gotta play it. And I showed it to them, and they were like, I don't really like it. I don't like the part where you just die all the time. But for me, like, I don't mind that. I think it's fun. Every run being unique and different. Having a game that's, like, infinitely replayable. Like, that's such a neat idea to me. And apparently I was not the only one that thought about that, by the way. Since roguelikes are now, I mean, probably, like, the most buzzworded genre that exists today. Pretty much everybody in the indie game industry is making roguelikes at this point. But we have fun. We have fun. What do you got here? You got Riot Shield, Green Note Poison Chance improved. I don't know, man. Green Note Poison Chance improved. Fire bullets in all directions. Are they going to... Oh, dude, what the frick? My bullet's going crazy. Fire bullets when hit. Your bullets have a chance to bounce off an enemy into another. Okay, yeah. Did I enjoy Dwarf Fortress? I have not played Dwarf Fortress, but I know that they're releasing the like new one. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I know that Dwarf Fortress inspired RimWorld. I freaking love RimWorld, and I'm still waiting for a good opportunity to do another RimWorld series. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sneak it into Aleximus, but I want to, for the record. That's like my pseudo promise, is if I have the space to do a RimWorld series during Aleximus, I'm going to. But I think I would really, really like Dwarf Fortress. And I may look into it at some point in time. Okay, we could upgrade. I'm gonna tell you, I don't think it's worth it. Instead, I'm gonna go to the black market, I'm gonna spend all of my HP, and then I'm gonna die. This seems like a horrific idea. Nope. Replaces my spiral bullets. Fire 2 bullets that split. I like the spirals, man. Let's do our chance effects have an even higher chance of occurring. I don't even know if I have any chance effects. So, might be a horrible idea. But, I don't know, man. I feel like this run is sitting in, like, a spot where it could pop if I just get, like, a couple more upgrades. I don't know what those upgrades are, and I'm probably gonna die before I get those upgrades, but just frick you, okay? Frick you. I'm dead. These enemies are too strong. They're too freaking strong. You gotta go. I see the heart. I see the heart. I'm alive. Okay. Frick you. RimWorld just came out with a new expansion. I saw that. Dude, I haven't even played the last expansion. I haven't played the last one. The Kings and all that. Although I think people hated that one. I think people were not down with that one. I don't know, man. This is a toughie. Do I really need more bits? Not really. I guess I'll take equipment. I'm down to get rid of the orbiting shots. Who are my YouTube heroes? My primary YouTube hero is B000100. You might not know him. He's a Minecraft YouTuber. But he's who I found Isaac from. He had taken a big break from Minecraft, you know, basically burnout. He did variety for a while. I was following him during all of his Minecraft stuff, primarily when he was part of not Hermitcraft, the other one, Minecraft, when he was part of Minecraft. And then Minecraft kind of dissolved, and he was in a weird spot for a little bit, so he was trying out some variety stuff. Okay, we're gonna do this. This is gonna work out fine. He was doing some variety stuff, and he tried out a game called The Binding of Isaac. And I watched every frickin' episode and fell in love with it. Oh, fuck you. I was so close, dude. I was so close. Alright, what can we unlock? Fire twice as many bullets that fly forward in a tight space. Sure. Tight spiral, sure. Seems unique enough. Dude, the game, there's so many unlocks in this game, and I think they need to not have as many unlocks so that you see more stuff in the game without needing to go and unlock it. But that's beside the point. Good. Another good run, though. Another good run. I think that's gonna do it for Beat Blast today, though. Still a fun game. We'll check it out again sometime in the future. Thanks so much for watching it. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.